Since January, I've hiked over 400 miles testing these 4 popular backpacks. And today I'm going to tell you which one I'd actually buy again. We are diving deep into 2 popular hiking brands, Mystery Ranch and Osprey. Specifically, I've been putting the Mystery Ranch Scree 33, the Mystery Ranch D Route, the Osprey Daylite Plus, and the Osprey Dyna LT Women's Hydration Vest through their paces.
In today's video, I'm going to break down the specs of each backpack. I'll dive into the good things and the bad things about each pack, and I'll help you decide which pack is best for your next adventure. First up, the Mystery Ranch Scree 33.
This is a 33-liter pack. It's a solid day pack or an overnight option. It's kind of heavy. It weighs about 3.3 pounds, and it's got a little bit of heft, but for a reason. This pack is super durable. It's made of a blend of nylons and ripstop, and it's really built for rugged use. I used this pack last year on Mount Kilimanjaro. I used it in Alaska, and I used it on the Salcantay Trail in Peru, and I'm getting ready to take it back to Kilimanjaro in just a few weeks. A few key features to point out.
First, this unique 3-zipper system. We have a zipper here and one on each side. So if you just want to grab something really quick out of the middle of your pack, you just have to unzip this middle zipper right here. This was a feature that I used to find annoying on Mystery Ranch backpacks, but I actually really like it now.
It has a removable aerospace aluminum frame for load support. I don't know what that means. That's just what Mystery Ranch says. I've never been able to remove the frame, nor would I really want to. But you can also see that this pack has a lot of external compression straps, a lid pocket, and hydration compatibility. Like you could throw a hydration bladder in there, but I don't. And it has a really adjustable yoke system for torso length. And I have a rather long torso, and I've been able to get this pack to fit me quite well. I will say that this pack is streamlined to fit a woman's body. This is the women's model, and so it's pretty sleek, but it is a little bit bulky up towards the upper back area just because of the design of the pack.
Next up, the Mystery Ranch D Route.
This is a 17-liter pack, and this is a very small and quite a specialized pack. It's actually supposed to be a backcountry ski pack with some ripstop there to prevent your ski edges from damaging the pack. It has these little straps for carrying your skis, but I don't really use it for backcountry skiing, although I do backcountry ski. I really like this pack as just a lightweight hiking day pack. And my husband has had this pack for almost 4 years. I kept stealing his and using it, so finally I bought my own, and I love it for everything from hiking to skiing. It's very lightweight. It weighs about 1.5 pounds, and it has a really low profile, sleek design. I really like this side access zipper. So if you need to grab something out of the pack, you can just unzip the side zipper. It's also great for traveling because it fits right underneath the seat in front of me. And the other thing that's great about traveling is you can tuck the zipper pull tab inside, so it makes it more difficult for someone to steal something out of your backpack. The buckles are large, which is pretty nice when you're trying to open and close the buckles and wearing gloves, because once again, this was designed for skiing, but I live in a kind of a cold climate, so I wear gloves kind of year-round sometimes, and it's just a really nice, sleek, lightweight pack. It doesn't have like a fancy hip belt or anything, but you don't really need it. And if I'm just headed out on a simple day hike and I just need snacks, water, rain gear, extra layer, first aid kit, whatever, this seems to fit exactly what I need for a 2, 3, 4-hour hike.
Next up, the Osprey Daylite Plus. I like this pack, but my 12-year-old son loves this pack.
I've had one variation of a Daylite Plus or another since 2018. This is the Daylite Plus, and it is a 20-liter pack. You know, this is a lot like the Mystery Ranch D Route pack in that it's very sleek, very minimal. It's very great for everyday use, you know, heading to the library, walking to the store, or on a short day hike. It really doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles. There's larger compartment here, and it fits a laptop, which is great. There's some side compression straps. There's pockets for water bottles, a front pouch for organization. You can also attach it to larger Osprey packs, which I've never done, but I do tend to use the Osprey Porter when I'm traveling with just a carry-on, and so I could see how that could attach to the Osprey Porter. It's just a very simple, minimal, sleek, budget-friendly day pack. And I have found in years and years of hiking that people tend to overpack when it comes to day hikes, when it comes to backpacking. You really don't need to take a lot of stuff when you go hiking. And a lot of times when I see people out on a day hike with these gigantic packs, they're just kind of miserable because they're just carrying too much weight, and you don't need to do that. So if you get a smaller pack, then you're not tempted to overpack that pack. And a smaller pack like the Osprey Daylite, 20 liters, that's great. That's all you need for an easy, simple day hike. One pack that's not really a pack but a vest has been the Osprey Dyna LT Women's Hydration Vest. And this is really cool. It's not a traditional backpack. Like I said before, it's a hydration vest, and it's designed for really minimal carry. Mine came with two 360 milliliter flasks, and it's like super lightweight to just throw this vest on. It weighs less than a pound. You can have almost a liter of water with you. There's a little pocket for your phone and an energy bar. There's another pocket that has a little hook for your keys. And you could even stash a lightweight jacket in the pack as well. And when I've been going out on 2 or 3 hour hikes, I haven't felt the need to just carry a lot of stuff. What do I really need if I'm on trails that I know, local trails, urban type? I don't want a lot of stuff. This has been really cool. And I bought this pack not for use around town or for really shorter, easier hikes, but I bought it because I want to be able to wear something underneath my big, gigantic, puffy jacket on summit night of climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. And I want to keep my water close to my body. So I actually got this vest to wear underneath my jacket to keep my water from freezing and to be able to carry a few essentials with me on summit night, because our guides tend to want to carry our backpacks for us on summit night so they can help us preserve our energy. And that's why I got this hydration vest, but really it's been like a game changer in hiking. And I think I'm going to keep using it as like my hiking backpack / vest. So that's the quick specs of each of these packs and this vest. Who wins? Like, of these 4 packs that I use on a regular basis, which ones are the best? I would say the best one for like those longer 8 to 12 hour hikes where you need something that's very durable and can hold a little more gear. I would definitely recommend the Mystery Ranch Scree 33. I absolutely love this pack. For a day hike where you're going to need to pack for a full day, maybe bring a little extra stuff, I actually prefer the Mystery Ranch D Route over the Osprey Daylite. I just find it a little more sleek. I also think it's a really awesome carry-on if you're the kind of person who checks a bag, but you like a small carry-on that's going to fit underneath the seat of the airplane. I really like the Mystery Ranch D Route. And if you're kind of moving faster and lighter on the trails, then maybe it's time to check out a hydration vest. They aren't just for trail runners. Now, I've talked about how much I really like Mystery Ranch packs and how I really recommend them. This does come with a huge disclaimer. About a year ago, Yeti purchased Mystery Ranch, and I'm super, super pissed off about this because now Mystery Ranch has started to discontinue some of my favorite packs like the D Route. And I think that what's going to happen is the quality of Mystery Ranch packs is going to go down. I could talk about why I'm not a Yeti fan. They did me dirty by sharing my story about breast cancer. and not compensating me like they said that they would. So I do not like Yeti. So while I like these two Mystery Ranch packs that I have that I purchased before this acquisition, I don't know if I would purchase a Mystery Ranch pack again. And I don't know if it's even fair for me to say, yeah, go out and buy a Mystery Ranch pack because I don't know what their customer service is going to be like. I don't know what their quality is going to be like. I think it's personally going to go downhill. But if you've had a positive experience with Mystery Ranch in the past 3 or 4 months, I would love to hear about it. So those are the current backpacks that I'm using on a regular basis. What gear should I review next? Let me know. I'd love to do another review. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you out on the trails.